In this lesson, we're looking at gross and net pay. So our gross pay is the amount that you earn, and our net pay is the amount that's remaining after tax and any deductions. So the way that we're trying to remember it is that gross pay, it's called gross pay because it's actually something that we don't get, so it's not as nice as what it should be. And net pay with those deductions, they can be super, union fees, anything else that you might need in relation to your job that you can deduct before that tax has been put onto there. So they're subtracted from our gross pay, and that's what then is left with what goes into your bank account. So our net pay is our gross pay minus our tax and any other deductions that we might have. So if we look at our example, it says Zach earns $1,497 per week, has deductions of $375 for tax, $56.70 for super, $32.60 for health fund, and $15.40 for gym fees. So you want to calculate his net pay. So we know his net pay, as it says here, is our gross pay, which is our $14.97, and we subtract our tax, which is $375, as well as any other deductions that he has. So we subtract all of these, and then if we put that into our calculator, that would give us a net income of $1,117.30. Income tax as a percentage of his gross pay. So if we look at this, his income tax was $375, and his gross pay, so our pay before any deductions, and then we need to turn that into a percentage. So when we're calculating this, we have what our tax payment was, or tax deduction, over our gross pay, and then we multiply by 100, and that gives us 25.1%. So what that is saying is the income tax that he's paying is about 25% of his income. Next example says Isabella earns a salary of $97,450, pays 37% tax, and has $38.45 deducted each fortnight for union fees. So we need to calculate how much tax she pays per fortnight. So we know that 37% is 0.37 as a decimal. Then I need to multiply that by what her salary is. So 97,450. That gives us, she's paying $36,056.50 per year in tax. So she's losing about a third of her pay to tax. Then we need to work out what's per fortnight. So we know fortnightly there, we need to divide by 26. There are 26 fortnights in a year. So 36,056.50 divided by 26 will tell us that the tax that she pays per fortnight is $1,386.79. Right, we want to find her gross fortnightly pay. So her gross pay is simply going to be what is her salary, and we divide it by how many fortnights there are. So her gross fortnightly pay is $3,748.08. And her net fortnightly pay would then be working out, well, if we've got her gross fortnightly pay, which is $3,748.04, and we need to subtract our tax and any other deductions. So we've got up here her tax, which is our $1,386.79, and then her other deductions were her union fees of $38.45. So I need to subtract those as well. And that leaves us with $2,322.84 per fortnight for that net income.